Today I'm going to review the new release for our traction field mobile app, version 1.5. We've launched 4 new features in this release. The first one is going to be the search for grower and field. The second is our grid tools. Third is resample. And then fourth is exporting out nutrient results. So let's get started. As I go in, so the search by grower and field can be done in farms and fields. I'm actually going to do it from the sample events screen. So as I get into my sample events screen, I can hit the plus to start my sample event, and this is where you see it. So over here, if you can see these small letters over here, those are going to be for my grower search. So let's say my Joe Traction grower, I tap on the J and Joe Traction's fields become available. But I can also go up here to the search functionality. And if I have a particular field that I want to see, let's do my field 47. I can just type 47 and all the fields that are tied to 47 would then show up. So I've just got the one field and I can tap on that and I'm ready to go. And that's our grower and field search. Coming in here, the next one is our grid tools. So let's again search for that 47 field and let's go into the grid tools. So we had grid tools in here. We've just enhanced them a little bit for those people out in the field to make it a little bit easier to use. So when you come into the grid tools, notice this tool icon down in the lower left. Once I tap on that, I've got 3 more icons that become available. When you tap on them, they will go orange, except for the X, that one stays white. But to activate them, just tap on them. The first one is going to be just panning up, down, right, left. So I tap on that one to get it to go active. It's orange. I'm going to tap on my grid and I'm going to move it up, down, right, left, wherever I want that placed. Now I can go back and forth between these tools. I'm going to tap on the rotate at this point. And so now we have the handlebar, but don't worry if you liked the way it behaved before with the using 2 fingers and moving the grid, you can do that as well. Or now you've got this little, what I call a handlebar, where you can tap on this orange circle and rotate the grid that way as well. So once you have that in place, if you like that, you can hit the X to close and accept that, or you can go back to that panning feature and adjust it even further. I'm going to go ahead and close and accept. It gives me the next, and then it lays my points for me and gets me ready for sampling. So let's exit out of this feature. And then the next one is our resample tool. So if I've uploaded, if I've done some sampling with the app previously, so I've got some previous layers in here that I've finished, or you know, I've uploaded some historical results in the past, I can now use those and resample those. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go to my Joe Traction grower. And let's use this Bay 16.2. So notice in this new sample event, I've got this resample feature down here at the bottom. So I'm going to click on that. And then it tells me what previous events I have available to me. So why am I doing this? Well, it gives me the chance to use the same geometry for the sampling that I've done previously, whether it be previous sample results, whether it be zones. I can use that geometry going forward. So here it's showing me the layer that I had from 2014. And now I can just tap on start sampling. It sets me up for zones and I can begin my sampling. And so now I'm going to have a new layer for 2022 that the soil test results can go into. And that's the resample event. And then finally, exporting out nutrient results. So you can see the beakers along the side of my iPad here. So that just lets me know, hey, by the way, you've got soil test results back from the lab. So I'm going to tap on one of these and go in here. And if we look, there's my soil test results. And so once again, we've got this sharing feature down in the center at the bottom of the screen, and I can tap on that and it asks me if I want to share my sample event. Do I want to include my event results? Do I not want to include? So if I chose not to include, what I would be sharing is I would be sharing a boundary file, a zipped shapefile of the boundary and the points. But in this case, I also want to include my soil test results, maybe to my grower, or if I need to share it with maybe a consultant that I'm working with, whatever that looks like, I can now send a zip shapefile of my results through text, email. If I had a shared drive on here, I could share it that way as well. So just choose whatever format you want to send those out at, and you can share those with a trusted advisor.